I'm going to be hosting the after party tonight. Corey Freeman will be joining us shortly, I hope. But until then, I wanted to talk to you guys. I think most of you know who I am, but for those who don't, I'm Miss Stacey Harris of Hit the Mic Marketing. You can find me at hitthemicmarketing.com. I want to get this done early, but I'll be doing a webinar on May 17th for the when, where, and how of social media. So if you like what I do during the show and you want to know more about doing it for you, join the webinar. Hit the Mic Marketing webinar. It's where all the information is. I hope to see all of the YFEs representing there. Also, if you're a part of YFE Phoenix, on May 11th, we are doing an in real life meetup. So if you are in Phoenix or you know someone else in Phoenix, join us. If you go to facebook.com/groups/YFE Phoenix or YFE PHX, you can join the Facebook group and all the details are there. So with all of that out of the way, how are you guys tonight? I'm super excited to be hosting the after party with Corey because Corey, and don't get mad, but she's one of my favorite people in YFE chat because she's hilarious. So I'm super excited.
Supposedly hilarious.
Not supposedly, actually.
Actually.
All right, let's read some tweets, Corey.
I'm trying. I'm afraid to hit any other buttons.
Let's see. We have Amanda saying she'll drink for me. Oh, we have some Midwesterners tonight. I'm West Coast, so I
got a shout out to my dad, though, who may or may not be watching.
Oh, yeah?
He might be asleep. It's my dad's birthday today.
Hi, Corey's dad.
No idea how old he is, but happy birthday, Brian Freeman Sr. from your daughter.
Hey, happy birthday.
I don't know.
I'm super excited.
He's cool. Dad aged. I don't know how old he is.
He's dad aged. Well, no, you're only 20, which is super young, which we have to keep reminding you because you so love it.
Everyone.
So he's probably pretty young. He's probably younger than, say, like my dad is because I'm older than you. See?
What are we tweeting? What are the tweets? I got TweetDeck open. Hit me. Why is everyone in the Midwest?
I don't know. Everyone is in the Midwest. Maybe that's the place.
Nobody on the East Coast? Anybody else super tired because it's 9 o'clock at night?
It's only 9 o'clock at night, Corey. You're 20. You should still be awake.
I've been doing boot camp. My body is very sleepy.
Do you like boot camp? Have you
been having fun with it? So people, Camp Gladiator. Can I tweet? I'm gonna tweet that out. Camp Gladiator is the thing I'm doing, which is basically like a boot camp, but nobody yells at you. They're all really encouraging. You get a lot of high fives.
I like that.
So yeah, you go at your own pace. It's really
that
really
sounds
awesome.
like my kind of boot camp, like where they're not mean.
And it's got a couple. It's not in Raleigh. It like just came to North Carolina, so it's got a couple locations spread out, and I don't know what all of them are, but I go to the one
on the East Coast. We do have another East Coast person. Stephanie's on the East Coast of Malia Rosa, which is her new company and super cool. Yes. Stephanie, for those of you who don't know, is Penn Says formerly. So that's what I'm talking about when you see the Malia Rosa.
She's made the transition to like workout gear. Yes,
and I'm super excited about it. If you follow her on Facebook or on Pinterest, she's been giving like sneak previews of like materials she's using for no slip headbands, and I totally want all of them. So I'm afraid for when she gets shirts. Jen actually tweeted out a question, so let's read it. Question 1: what do you do, and how often do you send out an email marketing campaign about it? I already told you what I do. I do social media. With Hit the Mic, we do social media management and we do consulting. I send newsletters out every Thursday. So hitthemicmarketing.com/open-mics-news is where you get on that list, should you want to. And they go out every Thursday, and they are that week's blog post and a note from me about what's happening in Hit the Mic land and in my personal land. How close do you get to once a week, Tiffany? Bye, Tessa. Molly Rosa, thanks for the major shout outs. Well, you're awesome, so it's easy to shout out to you.
Really?
I'm gonna do.
My internet's going in and out.
Tiffany said, "Oh, what do? I have blurry-eyed entrepreneurs who are tired of staring at Word docs."
I don't know what we're talking about.
We are talking about email marketing and what you do and how often you send out a newsletter. So,
Yes.
what do you do and how often do you, well, we know what you do, but how often do you send out a newsletter and how do we get on your newsletter?
I send out the Headway101.com newsletter once a week. It's got tutorials for Headway themes, and I don't know how you get on it, actually, because I don't have a little link for it like everyone else does.
I do because of B School. I learned it in B School.
But you can sign up at Headway101.com.
There you go. So you do.
On some page. I'll link to the About page. I'll tweet it out.
There you go. Let's see. Tiffany does twice a month. See, I think twice a month is fine if that's what your readers like getting. I don't think you have to do once a week. That's something I really liked that was said during the show was it's what works for you. Like, it's not the same for everybody as far as like a fancy template or a more plain text looking email. I send out mine's on a template that has the Hit the Mic marketing logo at the top, but that's kind of what my audience is used to seeing and what my community likes. That's not necessarily the same for everybody. What do you think, Corey?
I like the plain text emails because, I don't know, I spend so much time staring at code, I just don't want to do it when I'm writing email. I guess. I don't know. I kind of, yeah. Email templates elude me as far as design goes, so I roll out the plain text.
See, all mine is a header at the top that looks just like the header on my website, and then text. Well, there's a photo of me, but outside of that. I don't like to get too busy, because just like I don't like websites to be too busy. I think that the content needs to stand for itself. Let's see. Indie Biz Chicks, which I think your name is Chrissy, but I might be wrong, and I'm really sorry if I am. Just my 2 cents, I send out email blasts several times a week and also have multiple autoresponders going out all the time. Really? And that works for you well? Like, people don't get sick of it? That's awesome. That means you send out super quality content, in my opinion. Yay, it's Chrissy and I wasn't wrong.
Oh, we have another question. How often do you analyze your data, whether it be your email marketing, websites, sales, etc.? I stare at my stats every day.
And if anybody wants to call in, and answer that question, it would be super fun. And the number is 855-415-4933. I suddenly feel like I'm doing some sort of radio show.
This is cool. I want to be on the radio. I am on the radio. We're like talk show hosts. We banter.
I like it. I like it. I only have my headset in one ear, so it's okay.
I can't see you.
That's okay. How often do you analyze your data? I only analyze mine once a week. I analyze it on the Wednesday before the next email goes out on Thursday in case there's anything that needs to be adjusted. But outside of that, I don't really read into it too much. I keep an eye on it, but I don't like overly stress out about it because there's lots of other stats I monitor, like all the social media stats and Google Analytics and stuff like that. I probably freak out about that more than I do my email marketing stats.
I almost never check my stats.
Really? Like never?
Like, I don't know. I look at the numbers. I look and see if my visits have gone up from the previous month, and I look and see how many people are on my email list. But I never analyze data. I'm not good with math, so I guess I analyze in revenue. So if I can pay my rent, I'm successful. It's not a very in-depth strategy, guys. Don't mirror me.
Vanessa of Turnip Seed says she checks hers several times a week, then a recap at the end of each month. I obsess over the numbers, she says.
Yes, do that. Numbers are very important. They lead to more sales if you look at them tool. And interpret them. If you do what I do and just kind of wing it, though, you end up buying far too many hand towels. That's a true story. I have far too many hand towels. Do we have a phone call?
Why do you have so many hand towels? I think we do have a phone call. We'll see.
Yeah.
Stephanie of the Molly Roller says, it sounds like I'm running an NPR fundraiser, and she loves it. I was going to say, I hope that's a good thing. We have Chrissy on in just a moment. Now I really do feel like I'm running it. No, it's super fun. I hope you guys call in. Call in.
I could do this every week.
I could do this every week, too. It's super fun to do it together.
This is fun, yeah.
Hi, Chrissy, are you there? Are you on the line?
Yes. Yes, can you hear me?
Yay, yeah. We can hear you.
You're
okay,
on with Stacy and Corey.
We need disc jockey names.
But I do feel like I'm on NPR or something like that. It's awesome.
Yes. Thank you. I'm super excited about it. Did you call to answer one of the questions or to share something with us? Tell us what you do first.
Well, I'm the founder of IndieBizChicks.com, and I teach women how to market their business online and how to get publicity and all of that good stuff. And so I do teach about newsletters. It's one of my big points that I try to hit on a lot. I think they're so important. I kind of heard, the discussion about how often you send things, and I mentioned that I send out email blasts several times a week, and I have a autoresponder on quite a few different topics, and they go out as people sign up for them. And I got a Twitter asking me to call in and talk to you guys about that. So, yeah, I'm here to answer any questions you have.
Very cool. So you send out like how many a week? Like 5 a week, 3 a week? How many is several?
Well, it depends on the week in general. Like today, this week rather, I did send out 4. So I sent one out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, just different things that are happening in my business. If I'm promoting a product, because, this is my income. I don't have a job. I have a website. Indie Biz Chicks is how I support myself. I'm not married. This is it. This is what I do. And so if I'm promoting products, I'll send things out. I have a free workshop coming up this summer, the 90-Day Summer Biz Challenge. So I was promoting that. There's just different things. I do, affiliate marketing. So if there's someone out there that has something going on that I think my readers would be interested in, then I will send out, something about that. And then,
Ooh, I like that.
As far as the autoresponders, those are great too, because I have them on all different types of topics, blogging, social media, newsletters. So whatever people want to learn about specifically, they can sign up for that. And, they're all in order, so they go out in sequence. So if you sign up today, you're going to get, the same first message that someone received when they signed up 3 months ago. And those have my product links and affiliate links and different things in there too. So there's always money, coming in, and there's always sales being made.
That's super really cool. I have one more question before we let you go. Do all of your readers on your list, do all of your lists get all of your emails, or are those 4 emails going out to 4 different groups? Like if I was on your list, would I get all of those emails?
If you were on my main list, then yes. Now, there may be someone that signs up just for the social media autoresponder, and they wouldn't get that. But if you were on my main mailing list, then yes, you would have gotten all 4 of those blasts that I sent out this week.
Very cool. Well, that is really interesting. Corey, do you have any questions before we let her go?
I do not. Terrible questions. I just
thank
nod
you, Chrissy,
listen.
for calling in. Thank you, Chrissy, for calling in and telling us of that.
Because I
think we hear from a lot of people, once a
having
week is as many as you can do, and that's going to be terrible. So it's really cool to hear somebody successfully doing it more than that. Thanks for calling in and sharing that with us. That's super cool.
Oh, no problem. Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye. Asking words. I have to start using my words.
Seriously, she was way smarter than us. She's going to steal our jobs.
That was a lot. That was a lot of really good info. That was great.
All right, question 3. What are your thoughts on unsubscribes? How do you take it when someone unsubscribes from your email list?
Personally, as an insult, I'm kidding. Not really. I cry myself to sleep when you guys unsubscribe, okay? I get really emotional.
Do you really get upset about it? Do you take it personally?
Really upset. I actually don't really care, because I figure they're not, there are 2 types of people that unsubscribe from my main list. The people who don't want my content, and the people who canceled their premium subscriptions, so don't want my content and don't want to pay me. So I'm not really worried about it, because I don't want to talk to those people anyway.
I don't get a ton of unsubscribes, but I do, for a second, go oh, they don't like me. And then I'm like, well, I don't know that I want to send them content and be wasting room on my list for somebody that doesn't want to hear my stuff. There's enough people on my list that do want to hear my stuff. So that's my super mature response to that.
Look at it. I just watched the number go up and down. But I did get feedback, though, because MailChimp lets people who unsubscribe leave feedback. And one very nice man said, I can't curse on the, I feel weird because I'm younger than all of you. One very nice man said, sucks A was his commentary, with A being the
Seriously?
and I was like, oh, thanks, bro.
Well, I have something sweary to say to that, so we'll say it off. I'll
That
tweet
was
it later.
That was the strangest thing I've ever seen as far as commentary.
Seriously. Yay! Stephanie's going to talk to us from the
Yay.
Malia Rosa, and she can tell me if I'm saying that wrong, because that would be great.
Words.
Hello? Is Stephanie there? Yay, nay?
Yep, I'm here.
Yay!
Oh
Am I
God,
saying
it's
it
like
right?
a reunion, but not really.
Am I saying it right? It's Malia Rosa, right?
Yes, Malia Rosa.
I should know this since we had a whole conversation about it, but I don't.
That's okay. I won't hold it against you.
Did you want to be a part of our super awesome NPR telethon?
Oh,
Do it.
absolutely. I want to be a member, not just a listener.
Let's raise money for a cause. Let's have a whole roundtable discussion.
Seriously.
Yes.
Right now, this is how we, can make it as an organization. There we go.
Hey, I like it.
So, do you take unsubscribes personally? That's a yes.
A little bit. A little bit, and then I get over it. I'm pretty much like you guys. Well, if they didn't want to hear from me, then I don't want to deal with them because they're obviously stupid people because I'm awesome. Why wouldn't they want to hear from me?
If anybody ever watches this replay, should it be recorded, we're all going to sound super egotistical. Like, whatever, we don't like you anyways.
I played trumpet in high school. That is my personal profile.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it.
Amanda Schaffner says unsubscribes can tell us what is not working in our email marketing. Or maybe it's them, not us. Everything's
No, it's
a good
totally
idea.
them.
Always. Unless everyone unsubscribes from your email list, then
Then
maybe
it must be you.
Yeah.
I agree though, and I say this a lot in my strategy sessions. Like, your audience will tell you what they want. If you look at their reactions to things, they will tell you what they like and don't like. They're perfectly comfortable doing that. It's up to you to adjust accordingly. So
Turnip
Actually listen to
Seeds,
your audience.
whose name I don't remember, says to take it with a grain of salt. Unless you know the person really well and you're feeling brave, you can ask for feedback. I say ask for feedback, even if it's a stranger.
I like
I
that
talk to strangers
Vanessa.
every day.
I'm sorry. I like that she says to ask for feedback. I think Vanessa, right? Vanessa. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong.
Yes. That's
Feedback is
there it
key. It's like what Amanda was saying. You can learn from it. It's true.
And
Stephanie,
why
are you
not?
still there, or did we totally forget about you?
No, I'm still here. I was going to say about the
Yay.
feedback. Like, if you shoot them an email, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? They just don't answer you.
Yeah.
It's not going to... It's not like you're really asking them out on a date that they're going to be like, no, I won't take you out to dinner.
Well, why not?
Let's
Well,
talk
thank you
about
for calling
this
in
unsubscribe
to us
over
and talk-
sushi.
Yeah. So.
I'm super excited that you called in to talk to us, and I'm
I
super excited about your company, Malia Rosa, which I'm super excited that I'm saying right. I'm super excited about everything, apparently. So thank you for calling in, and I hope you call again next week, and you're now a member, not just a
Sounds
listener.
good. I love it. You girls are doing awesome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. It's a 5 after 7, or West Coast time, so it's kind of time for us to wrap up. So Corey, tell us where you're at so people can follow you and get all your funniness.
You can just Google me. No, I'm at CoreyFreeman.me if you want to read about the way I fled my bathroom, or the dog, who might be on the bed over there in my spot. And if you need help with websites, Headway101.com. I specialize in Headway themes, but on the down low, I can do anything with WordPress. So that's where you can find me.
Yay! Thank you for doing this with me, Corey. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. I'm seriously always here.
I know, I am too, and I
Always.
love doing this, and it's super even more fun to do it with you.
It's fun in the group.
I am at the Stacey Harris. You can find me at hitthemicmarketing.com. Like I said, my webinar, hitthemicmarketing.com/webinar. The when, where, and how of social media.
Ooh, I gotta sign
Super
up.
awesome. Totally free. Hope to see you all there supporting me because it's my very first webinar ever, and I'm a little bit nervous.
I am
So you'll
signing
have
up
to
now.
come
you
and
guys.
be super nice to me and say I did wonderfully, no matter how bad it is. Also, YFE Phoenix live event Once de Mayo, because it's on the 11th and not the 5th. Roundtable discussion. Everybody gets to introduce themselves, and there'll be networking, and there'll be margaritas, and there will be some food, and it'll be fun. So, facebook.com/groups/YFEPHX to get on the group and get all of the information, or tweet me at the Stacey Harris, and I will point you to all of those links. Thank you guys all for doing the show with us and watching us and calling us. And we hope that Jen will let us do this again sometime so you guys can call us again and we can have a real life YFE telethon. That would be super fun.
Do it.
Well,
I'll make my cute face.
Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I thought that was super fun. You guys did a great job. Thank you for everyone that called in. I think that this will definitely be something we'll have to experiment with over the next couple weeks. So anytime you ladies want to show up live, I'm game.
I'm here.
I'm here too. All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Corey, and thank you, Stacey. Make sure that you all follow at Corey Freeman and at the Stacey Harris on Twitter, and that you show up next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, because if you follow our Trello board, you know who our guest is, trello.com/YFentrepreneur, so you're going to need to go over there and check it out. She's recently been on the Rise to the Top, talking about how she's a mediapreneur and all of this fun stuff, but we're really talking about self-care next week. We're giving away, this is for a tip for all of you that stuck through the entire hour, we're giving away Philosophy. She's Sophie of Philosophy. She's a young female entrepreneur, and my mom, who's also my business partner, is going to be helping us give away her superfood products next week. And so it's going to be really cool. She does a live stream also through Ovaleye. And so, next week with Wifey, it's just going to be super fun. And we've got all these awesome in real life meetups coming up, so just stick around. Thank you so much for showing up live tonight, and thank you again to our guest, Julie Gora of MailChimp, and to our after party hosts at the Stacey Harris and at Corey Freeman.